Yo, you know what time it is? One time for the one time when the milkman slides. He gotta hit you with a good morning. Woo!
Good morning. I'm just Bri.
Yeah. One time for the one time. Y'all know what it is. It is Monday. Finna be some moments. But we
Can
gotta
I tell
start the way
you?
we always. You got to wait. You got to wait. You got to wait your turn now. Hey, yo, Bree, how you doing this morning?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I think this is the first time I managed to shower before the show.
Yeah. I mean, you
This is
got
the
a
first
whole
time
new
I've been up
routine.
early enough. Yeah,
Yo, hospital life got you on routine
a
mode.
whole
A
different,
whole
a
different.
whole different thing. Um,
Goodness.
and the hardest part of adjusting to um not being at the hospital and being home
Yeah,
is um
going to
you
be
know there's no one at my home to make me fresh French toast and bacon every morning.
every morning. He like, if I just had breakfast like served to me, I could do so many other things to get
So
ready
many
for
other
my
things.
day.
Yeah, yeah. Like,
For
I
sure.
in no way want to stay here, but I feel like maybe
Okay.
the cook should come with me home. I mean,
Okay.
I
I
don't know
mean,
them personally, but I feel like over the week we've built a bond. And,
we're friends now.
and we're friends now.
We're almost family. Okay.
At this point. At this
We're
point.
almost
You know?
family. All right. Like I don't want to hear that. Okay. Well, today's the day, right? There is no there is no maybe tomorrow, right?
Well,
well.
and this is what I've been saying all weekend. Everybody keeps saying probably Monday, probably Monday, probably
yeah.
Monday, and I feel like I focused so much on the Monday part, I didn't focus on the probably part.
Probably part.
And so I'm trying
Such is
to
life. Yeah.
I'm trying not to put all my eggs in today's basket
For
because
sure.
I was telling Liam that, if it doesn't happen today, I might cry. And so I feel like I put too much eggs in this basket. So to
You
not
gotta take a few
have
out.
that, I have to.
You're
So
gonna
I
be
don't,
so disappointed, right? The
but the,
letdown.
but the French
Oh.
toast and bacon will dry my tears in the
My French toast
morning.
was oddly salty as tears fell from my face.
But,
That sounds like a description in a book that you would read.
right. So hopefully
Yeah.
Monday.
That's
So
right. Hopefully, she
yeah,
just changed it from probably to hopefully.
yeah.
That's a reduction, I believe. I guess that's
Try,
what it sounds
trying to,
like when you
yeah.
take some eggs out that basket.
Gotta take some eggs out. They
I
expensive.
feel you.
They too expensive to be wasted. So I gotta take some
Hey,
eggs
hey,
out.
hey, look. If that's how you gonna come around here, you might need to stop coming, okay? Look, you call her old, not me. Yo, cuz did you happen to catch Blunt Talk yesterday and see the video that we played on yesterday? Did you see it got uploaded last night? It happens to be of Tu Madre. Uh, Joe really got Aunt Debbie good. And I don't know if you've seen the video yet, but I plan on playing it here this morning. Know that for sure because it's Monday Moments, and we want to show an amazing moment.
Can't,
Oh, you heard some of the tracks? You talking about with JB? What you talking about? Oh, and you seen it, bro? First of all, I would have just loved to have like been able to see from another perspective Joe sneaking his big ass around the cars and then running up to the window. And you know he was out of breath when he got there. Oh man, what? Hey, I had fun working with JB on that. You know, clearly he's the talented one in the room, but I had heard none of it before I went into the studio, and I just listened to it as he put it down. And when it was my turn to go, I had to be ready to go. So I definitely think that it added to the album for sure. It's a nice little throwback to when you had skits and things in between tracks. So I think that's pretty cool. Definitely have fun working with him on it. We'll have to give a sample at some point. I told JB we got to work on a little marketing campaign so we could have a little debut. One time for the one time. Bree, you excited, ain't you? You love to hear when I'm on some music. You don't laugh at me or talk about me behind my back or tell jokes to my face or anything like that, do you?
No.
Never.
Well, I don't make jokes and talk to you about you behind your back.
Mm-mm.
You're better than that. I'll just tell you to your face.
That's why I came back with or have jokes to my face. Good morning.
So I have bought my child a
The lady in
contraption. Good morning,
Oh.
good morning. To help with his showering, so I don't have to keep
Okay.
putting plastic bags around his
Oh,
arm.
that's just a little sleeve that goes over his
So
head.
it's a little sleeve, right?
Is it waterproof?
But then it has this that goes over, which is indeed waterproof.
No, fam. No, fam. I'm not wearing that in the shower.
He got to.
What is that, bro?
It's a
No, just run that little bag real quick. I'm gonna tie me off. Somebody tie me off. It's got a different meaning in 2025.
yeah. Nah. So
Yeah.
it's like
Oh, I see it. I
right
understand the
here.
concept, ma'am.
Yeah.
I understand the concept. It's like
It's a space contraption.
It's a tent for his arm.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
in case he wants to go back to school,
Yeah.
I got these as well so he can cover his pick line.
He looked like he getting ready to play basketball.
Yeah, that's all. That's
Yo,
all.
fam, you ready to go to the gym? What you inspired today, ain't you? Come on now, AI. What's going on, Pimpin?
But he won't be there today.
Right, only to my face. Only to my face. That's how we all get down. That's how we all get down. Say it to my face with your chest.
Yeah.
Should we start our day with that magic moment that Joe created?
Yes. I want to
Well,
see.
and mind you, I'd have to set it up just in the sense from the way he did. He said that he made eye contact with her. And she did not recognize him, or like apparently he could see her. She didn't see him. He feels like they locked eyes. Anyways, I'll let the video take it from there. When I tell you I holler every time I see this, I holler. Okay, here we go. Scrolling to the top. And boom.
I'm about to scare the shit out of my aunt. She don't recognize me. See, she gets out this car. We're about to wait. There she's right there. Let's see if she recognizes it. She get out the car.
I'm trying to figure where they locked eyes if she all the way across the parking lot. Unless he meant like when I guess she might have rode in front of him before she parked.
We'll see. I'm about to go scare the shit out of my aunt.
He's overexcited right now. He's overly excited right now. Look, here come the scurry. He about to scurry.
I fucking hate you!
Check one for the good guys.
Yes. Bro, I now like it is now my goal in life to get somebody to pee on themselves. It is now my goal. Like he is one up on me now. He is one up on me now.
I thought she said she almost peed on herself.
No. No, you didn't hear her. She said, first of all, she tried to have a serious conversation in the middle of all this. I got to go to court in the morning, is what she said. And then she said, I peed on myself.
I thought she said I almost peed
No,
on
no.
myself.
And then she said, I got to go. So now I got to go.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, it is now my goal in life, bro. I guarantee you, I don't know that there will be a video that's better than that today. I don't know that there will be a moment captured on video today that we see that's better than that. I don't know. I guess we shall see. Maybe this is kind of like Prank Call Thursday. That will be the nephew Tommy of the videos for today.
I feel like we need to get one, go a step further, and
What you
instead
mean?
of his mama, I feel like we need to get Chris, because all this calling us old senior citizen stuff, like I feel like
Oh!
I don't know how and I don't know when, but that needs to be a target.
Well, Joe was already saying like maybe he just like targets the family. He think
Yeah,
if he
well,
catch you slipping, he gonna catch you slipping type.
next one.
You're next. Sound
Yeah,
like Goldberg from the 90s.
yeah, for sure.
You're next. Well, you know what video's next? I don't,
I
because I
know.
didn't have time to title them this morning.
I
So
was about to say I know.
my segues ain't gonna be shit on today.
Somebody out here lying to me. I've been told my whole life that women are just God sent, sent from the heavens just for us. Did you see the steam coming off that tater?
I saw that shit.
Them hands.
You ain't got to say it to me twice.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nope. Y'all need to quit lying to me. I love you. And get right with Jesus, because if you don't, that woman will hurt you. Anyway, okay, bye.
Pray about it.
She
Did
has
you-
she has what my kids call mom hands.
I thought she
That-
had diabetes for real. I'm like,
Mm-mm.
shit. You see the way she
That's
holding that potato?
that's mom hands. Let me tell you how, like Tristan, when I first taught him how to cook, what was it, bacon and burgers, he was like, so the grease just be popping like this, and you, because you don't never be jumping back. And I'm like, no, it does. It pop like that. You
It
just,
just you learn how to take a few little pops,
right. Or and I know
how to cook.
you don't
also,
even have to be a mom in the Hispanic culture, but for us not in the Hispanic culture, I think you might have to be a mom. I'm not sure. But when you cooking tacos or stuff, you got to flip them tortillas. Like, who got the time to get a utensil to do that? You just
I
do it
just
with
use
your
my
hand.
fingers. I just
Yeah,
use my
you just gotta
fingers.
use your hand. Like,
Yeah.
just flip those right on over. And I mean, it gets a point where you can take stuff. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure
Now,
there
I
are a lot of
can't.
moms out there
Yeah.
who the right foil pan don't get too hot. You can just grab it real quick. There are probably quite a few
Them
moms out
edges
there
cool fast.
who not gonna leave fingerprints at the scene because we've burned them off.
Mm.
And that's just, part of
Yeah.
mom life. Part of mom life.
I guess that's only part of man life. I think
Yeah, I mean, well, you're a single man, so you have to cook a lot. So yeah,
that's
it
only a
does
part of
develop.
man life. No, because I ain't doing all that shit. It's only certain shit.
I mean,
When it comes to like a floor pan, yeah, I might scoot it across the stove by grabbing the edge of it, but I ain't picking them up. Unless it done cooled a little bit, because them tinfoil pans, them edges cool quick.
they do.
Mm-hmm.
You can pull it right out the oven for real.
Well, see, that's the part that I'm talking about. All right, when it's still like
Foil don't get hot.
piping hot.
The edges, you can grab the edges, or if you even use like a sheet of oil, like
A sheet of foil.
a sheet of foil.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
foil don't get hot in the oven like that. I mean, it
It's,
get a little warm, but you
it's,
can grab it. You can grab it playing with your hands before you let that food burn.
You ain't gonna let the food burn. Let me tell you what you ain't gonna do. You better not, anyways, and think you finna stay in this kitchen. What?
Well, and that might be part of the mom hands because you know your kid's gonna talk the big shit if that food burnt.
You
So
ain't
you just
never
gonna grab
lied.
it.
You ain't never lied. All right, let's keep it rolling.
What the heck
Good
is
morning.
this?
Oh, this was ridiculous right here.
Bro, it looked like he coming straight towards us. Bam! Why do we have
First
a car
off,
in the
I mean,
back?
I've driven backwards. Originally, I thought they were driving
Nigga,
backwards.
you don't turn around.
I've done that before.
Why do you have a car in the back, bro? What do the front look like? Is the front the back? The license plate is even on the front. Bro, what
Girl,
is
you act like it
this?
don't be two license plates on a car.
I said, why is this car coming towards? What?
I'm mad that the turn
This
one can
nigga
work
got
good
two
like
cars
that.
on one. Bro.
That nigga from you.
Girl,
Bro.
look at
What?
that shit. Look at that shit.
Are
Look
you
at that shit.
kidding
Look
me?
at that shit.
He going to jail.
Why they going to jail?
Oh my
That's a little
God.
extreme.
Now, brother
Why you
man,
can't just get a
why is
ticket?
you riding around the city like this? Oh, let me not look.
You know you speeding now. I wonder if you breaking the law worse than him at this point. What is you doing?
No. How do you get two cars in one?
They welded it together. I'm not
But
saying it's the
why?
safest thing in the world. Well, independent, like if they used one chassis and then welded the two bodies together to make one, then it's probably a pretty sturdy car. But if they tried to weld those two chassis together, it might be not a very stable business that they got going on there. I've watched some YouTube videos where that just don't always work out well.
But why is my question? Why?
Because they're creative. You know, some people just want to be different. You know, like some folks want them exclusive shoes, that exclusive outfit.
I'm with her. He needs to go to jail. That's stupid.
No,
You being
what
stupid.
do you mean?
Because you out here scaring folks. Because I would be like, he's driving right at me.
He coming at me.
He's coming right at me. And he might cause an accident. That's stupid. I don't like it.
You remember when I drove my car backwards, don't you?
Well, that was because of mechanical issues.
Did you ever get a ride around the block? I know you wasn't there when I originally drove it backwards, but did you ever get a ride around the block? Because you know, I started taking people on rides around the block just so they could see what it was like.
No, I don't think I ever rode around the block.
Oh, that wasn't the end of that car though. That car, it got towed all the way home. It got dropped on the tow truck and got a new transmission. It came on back to school. The Milk Mobile, the car that take a licking and keep on ticking. Hey, let's keep it rolling, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, y'all. Drop a comment, say what's up, say good morning. Let us know you're in the building. You know, of course, we ain't doing nothing but getting the vibes right, starting our day the right way. What time is it? 8:06. We're going to be out of here in about 4 minutes. You don't want to miss it.
Was you addicted to drugs?
No, I can quit drugs anytime. Sometimes I go 2 days without getting high. I got hooked on something much more dangerous than drugs. I became addicted to something called...
I love how the kids try to look around. They can't see.
Hoes. This shit ain't funny.
It's a serious condition out here, okay? You think it's funny.
I ain't got high in 2 days. That's like the biggest accomplishment ever.
Hey, you take your sobriety as it comes, one day at a time.
You gotta start somewhere.
I mean, I think they may have a group for his second addiction as well, though. they do. They may have a group.
I think actually they just use the term AA loosely, like Alcoholics Anonymous, but I'm pretty sure you could go there for anything.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, the closest thing, it might be like sex addiction class or something. Maybe is what he's looking for. I'm not sure.
That's what I'm saying. I think you could go there for everything.
No, I don't think you can. I accompanied somebody to an AA meeting once, so I'm semi-familiar with how it goes. And it's, you know, it really is.
It's only alcohol?
Yeah, nothing else was talked about by alcohol when I was there. Hi, my name is Ray, and I'm an alcoholic. Huh. I didn't have the nerve not to say it. I probably should have just said, "Hi, my name is Ray. I'm just here supporting somebody." But I said, "Let
You
me get
told
the."
them you was an alcoholic.
I said, "Let me get the full experience." You know, I participated in reading from the book and everything.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah, hey, when you're 100 grand with me, just know I'll go with you to an AA meeting, and I'll put
Fake
on
like
my
I'm an alcoholic.
yeah, and I'll fake like I'm an alcoholic. I ain't gonna make up like no stories or nothing, but you know I'll participate.
Have you ever sucked dick for some weed?
Shit!
That's why I always assumed it was. Look, let me not say that I get my reference of AA from Half Baked, but that's what they're all in there for, like different stuff. I thought that was a regular AA meeting.
No. That's NA. That's Narcotics Anonymous.
Oh,
That's
okay.
NA.
I do know they have Gamblers Anonymous
Shit.
because they play it right after the casino commercial. Like, if you or anyone
No.
has problems, blah 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 blah, with gambling.
Oh man, we are having way too much fun this morning. We got
Not
60 seconds. We
not
got
me
one
getting my
more.
reference from Half Baked. This is sad. I need to do some research in life.
I think that's worse than Wikipedia. Shit. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Here go the
God.
last one.
What's the
Here go
biggest
last
life
one.
change you had?
I was addicted to perks, right? So I'm on the toilet. So I'm listening to that New Jew World, on the toilet vibing. And I thought about it. I was like, damn, I'm on like the 7th track and I ain't even used the bathroom yet. I was like, man, something ain't right. Now I'm panicking. I try to get up. It hurt. I fall
Got
right
you
back down.
bound up.
I called 911. Like, yo, I'm finna die. I'm finna die like Elvis. I ain't famous or rich. That's crazy. So I'm like, the dude in the ambulance, he come in. He was like, Percocet. I was like, yeah. He was like, when the last time you used the bathroom? And I thought about it. I couldn't even remember the last time I used the damn bathroom, bro. Somehow I ended up getting up and
So what, you
laying
just
down on my
coming in
stomach in
listening to
bed.
music?
Next thing you know, it hit me. And I ran in the bathroom. Then it just dropped. Man, when I say that's the size of the biggest 2-liter soda bottle you ever had, like, ain't no way that they came out of me. That's the closest thing to being gay. And I don't, no, man, I'm not going to speak on that. I'm not going to speak on that. But one thing I can say, that community is the strongest community ever. Because if you can say that, man, ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. You strong. You strong. You got to be a strong individual. My hat's off to him. Well, I thought I better go get fished up. Yeah. It's real. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, they like this?
It's still going. Okay.
Like this.
I get it.
He said he thought he was gonna have to get stitched up.
I just had to turn this shit off. Hey yo, I've always got this one. I've got this one go-to story when it comes to a little bit of doo-doo. And it ain't my personal story. Well, I guess it is because I was there and I was a willing participant, I guess. Joe, one time after a long night of drinking, we all was passed out. He woke us up to come and see what marvel he had accomplished. To which he had a turd that was like the length of the bowl.
This is a man's thing because I tell you what,
it was like the length of the bowl.
None of my friends would ever wake me up to see the size of their shit.
He had to get a stick to break it so it could go
that's
down.
A thing. Apparently, people and they must have bad bowels. They must have bad bowels.
Okay.
I have never needed this. But apparently people have what is called like a poop knife, in which they have a knife or a utensil to cut their poop so that it's smaller so it can go down without stopping up the toilet. I promise it's a thing. I don't have, I mean,
if I ever come to your house and see a butter knife,
somebody was talking about it on one of the mom lives that I was on, and I was like, this can't be a thing. And then I Googled it, and it's a legitimate thing.
Okay. Well,
So
I wish we had more
to
time to
which
talk about that, but we don't. We just don't. We're
to
like
which I
literally
say
out of
people
time.
just need to eat more fiber. Because that shouldn't be happening.
I mean, I know bran flakes ain't really where it's at, but you could try raisin bran. You know what I
They got the
mean?
good kind now, the crunch one.
Oh,
Layla
raisin
loves that
bran
crunch
crunch.
one.
See, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? With
Layla
extra
loves
sugar
that
on
one.
the stuff. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? You think you're healthy, but you really ain't. Bree, you got anything you want to leave the people with?
I do not.
All right, then. Well, you know where it's at. I just want to remind you that you have everything that you already need inside of you to conquer this day. Don't let it run you. You run it. And of course, if you got a smile, shoot it across the room. You never know what it'll do to brighten somebody's day. Yay. And Bree, why do I always encourage folks to make it a great day?
Great days don't just happen. You got to make them great.
You gotta make them great. We're out of here, y'all.